Oh, hi. I'm Eric. And if you're like me, you love new technology and the technology projects on Kickstarter. There's robots, Internet of Things devices, Bluetooth gadgets. But if you're also like me, you're not a programmer. I remember looking at all these cool projects and being amazed, but then reading further and finding out you needed to know how to code to make anything happen. I teach at a community college, and I had a student named Mitch. For a year and a half, he'd been telling me,
my dad and I have this tech education startup that's going to change everything.
So finally I asked if I could meet his dad. His dad's name was Dan, and he had
created a product that teaches people how to program objects that work on the Internet of Things with no experience.
This guy's amazing. A PhD, used to be a big tech consultant, has had more than 30 years in the business, but he had taken 2.5 years of his life to build this product with his son. The name of the product is SCIO, and I went through their course to see what they had built. After only a few quick lessons, I learned how to automatically turn on a fan at my house when it gets too hot. Send me a text message when someone enters our garage. Create electronic art. Even measure the G-force in a Ferrari. And an F-18 fighter jet. It was so easy and amazing that I begged them to be part of what they had started. SCIO taught me how to program for the Internet of Things, and it'll teach you as well. There are literally millions of things that you can do with your new programming knowledge. To quote the late Steve Jobs, let's make a dent in the universe. Let's make it so programming is available for everyone. Let's create a tool for the world to improve science, technology, engineering, and math education. And let's use Kickstarter to make this happen now. But don't just take our word for it.
I love being able to code, like really code, not just drag and drop stuff. I wrote a program to play my favorite song whenever I walk into my room.
I purchased a Raspberry Pi, and while the projects are cool, I had a very tough time implementing them. With SCIO, I was up and running within an hour.
I just love the light show I made. I programmed it to turn on whenever it gets dark.
I just started to use it, and it was a lot of fun.
I saw SCIO firsthand at an Encuentros conference. 50 middle and high school students were able to program a light show without any previous programming experience. It was incredible. This thing's a real game changer.
So we used the funds to purchase parts in bulk and set up for significant production. Create polished instructional videos for all ages, create additional add-on boards, and build a community of individuals dedicated to improving the world through technology. So let us show you exactly what's on the SCIO board. First, SCIO plugs into your PC using USB. The tiny accelerometer can sense 1/1000th of a G and can measure physical activity, count steps, and take recordings of whatever else you put your SCIO on or into. SCIO has 3 different color LEDs, a blue one, a green one, and a white one. An RGB LED, so you can create whatever color your heart desires. 2 light sensors, so you can see your gestures, respond to remote controls, and many other things. This microcontroller chip is where the magic happens. Oh wait, I just got a text telling me that it's 80 degrees. And that's because SCIO also has a temperature sensor. Of course it has push buttons. Push a button and make almost anything happen. SCIO can connect to other devices using its 4 rings in the corners, and you don't have to know how to solder to use them. And SCIO can interact with services on the cloud. For example, it can use Twitter, Facebook, ifttt.com, Dropbox, email, text messaging, the list goes on. When you buy a SCIO, you will quickly learn how to program some great new devices and also enjoy being on the cutting edge of technology.
Thank you, Kickstarter. Let's make something awesome together.